Alright, this is day one of me trying to learn how to play the guitar. I found a video on YouTube. It's entitled Guitar Lesson 1, Absolute Beginner. Start here. The whole idea is this is for somebody who's never ever used the guitar. So I went through the video one time. It's about a 15-minute video, and I tried following along, and I can tell you right now, I'm like looking at my hands like I'm not built for this, but yeah, so we'll keep trying. I'm gonna go ahead and start the video over.
So the first chord we're going to be learning is the E major chord, also known as an E chord, and this is where we need to place our fingers to be able to play it. Now, if your guitar isn't in tune, it doesn't really matter where you put your fingers on the guitar, it's not going to sound right. The metal strip, but not on it. So if I wanted to place my finger on first finger, first fret, it would be placed here. So just to recap, middle finger, best to keep this close, do its own thing. This is where you want to place it here. And if they all sound like that, then we're doing it correctly. Side of the fret, as I said at the start of the video, if they're in the middle of the fret, of the fret, not to the fret side, and then each changing between the E and the A chord. Remember to keep your first finger down at all times. And
This is day 4. Check the charts real quick. Bitcoin shot up, which is nice. So it's been 4 days. Like I said on day 1, it was terrible. I literally felt like giving up. I think day 2 was actually worse. It almost confirmed day 1 was terrible because it felt just as bad. Magically I'd wake up and be like, you know, everything would be working just great. Still had troubles with the transition. I still had trouble with the finger placement, and my fingers still killed me. Day 2 was definitely not good. Day 3 actually seemed a little bit better. Fingers still hurt, still sucked in transition, but for some reason it just felt a little bit easier. I've probably been the last 4 days done 5 or 6 hours worth of practice. So I'm going back and forth between 2 instructors, this guy named Andy and this Justin. Justin's guide or tutorials or classes is really comprehensive. I'm glad I found Justin's, because I found Andy first, and while Andy's is really good, Justin basically, I mean, he told you what size pick you should be using. I was using a thicker pick, so it was more difficult. I was holding the pick wrong. It's a lot of little details that I wasn't, or that I didn't get from Andy's videos. I'm still trying to go through Andy's stuff, but I think the main video I'll stick with is going to be Justin. I just want to get lesson 1, day 1 down with Andy, which is to play by Buffalo Springfield, for what it's worth. One of the suggestions on the actual video, because there's varying results from people who have been trying it. Some people are like, it took me 20 days to get that song down. Picked it up, you know, first time I picked up the guitar, it was like natural. But one of the comments on there was, slow the video down. So slow the video down and then try to go along. So right now I'm at 0.75 speed.
2, 3, 4, then A. 2, 3, 4. And A. And 1, 2, 3, 4. A.
It's been 10 days since I picked up this guitar. I will say my fingers feel a lot better in the 10 days. Nearly zero pain. I'm still going back between Andy's guitar, lesson 1, day 1, Justin's guitar. I'm actually on module 2. There is a ton of little detail that the course with Justin gives you that I didn't. No, to be fair, I didn't do an exhaustive search on Andy's lessons. I just saw like day 1, and then I jumped on that. So I'm sure he's probably got stuff on like how to hold the guitar, how to strum, how to hold your pick. But all these little details that I just went over right there, Justin goes through like everything. How to tap, how to tap your foot. I literally was tapping with the wrong foot, and he was like, yeah, your guitar's going to be bouncing. Tap with your left foot. How to hold the pick, and just a slight angle, he was saying, and don't grip it. So there's a lot of different things that I think if you do it in tandem, or if you were to do it, or you're thinking of doing like 2 different lessons in tandem, I probably would start off with the Justin guitar so that you pick up all the good habits along the way. Both have been extremely good, and I've incorporated a bunch of stuff. Obviously, since I'm new, I had zero any information or technique or anything to go off of. So everything that either one of them has said has been new information and stuff that I feel has been helpful. That was a long-winded kind of a recap of where we're at. And so we're going to try to play this song by Buffalo Springfield for what it's worth. I still have the video on 0.75, so it's not at full speed. I think I can do it full speed. I think I'm getting close. But again, this is day 10, and I'm just trying to get my transitions cleaner. I'm trying to get the chords to play cleaner.
1, 2, 3, 4. And another verse, 4 strums per chord, 3, 4. Yes, guys, that's how to play For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield. If you could.
Well, I won't say that's how to play, but that's how to play, and we'll keep strumming.